The Royal Rumble is coming around the corner in 3 weeks from Saturday. With all the speculation, with all the returns that are potentially gonna happen, it all happens on February 1st, live in Indianapolis. Some say Cena may win. Some say Roman may win. Some say The Rock may win. But what about me? Yeah, that's right, as you can guess, and you could read by the title, I am going to be fantasy booking the men's Royal Rumble match. Before we get into the video, make sure y'all drop a like, subscribe to the channel. I appreciate it a ton. And also let me know down in the comments if you want to see the same video, the same concept, but with the women's Royal Rumble, because I have that one cooked up as well. If you guys want to see it, let me know. Whenever there's a good Rumble, a great memorable Royal Rumble, in fact, people always remember the number 1 and the number 2 entrant. Well, in my fantasy booking, none other than CM Punk will be number 1. My number 2, you guys probably guessed it, it's none other than Seth freaking Rollins. Seth Rollins vowed to crush Punk's dreams of main eventing WrestleMania after losing on the debut of Raw on Netflix. The Royal Rumble match starts out hot. Indianapolis is loving everything they're seeing, punch for punch, hit for hit between Punk and Rollins. And after a hot start, it starts to cool down as your typical Royal Rumble match with entrant after entrant. I won't be going through the entire Rumble because I don't want this video to be 45 minutes long. I'm just gonna go through the points that I think are crucial to the storylines heading into WrestleMania. And eventually, it gets through 10 entrants, and there's 4 people in the ring. At entrant number 11, it's none other than the returning Aleister Black. Some may call Malachi Black, but I have him making his return, and I think it's perfect. He's unhappy with his current position in AEW, and his contract's coming up soon. His contract is up in February, but my fantasy booking doesn't matter. I'm calling Malachi Black, and I'm saying, yo, can you do the Rumble? And I'm getting his ass in the Royal Rumble match. So a little later into the Royal Rumble match, there's 6 people in the ring. That is Penta, Malachi Black, CM Punk, Seth Rollins, Finn Balor, and Damian Priest. Damian Priest eliminates Finn Balor, throws him over the top rope, but because Finn Balor is salty, him and the rest of Judgment Day get involved, and he eliminates Damian Priest. I think that can lead to an interesting match at WrestleMania without boring people, dragging out the storyline. I think that makes it entertaining. At entrant number 16, we have none other than Oba Femi, the current NXT champion, the longest reigning North American champion. He vows to do the same thing as NXT champion, and he dominates the Royal Rumble match. A little while later in the match, Punk comes so close to eliminating Rollins in the top left-hand corner of the ring. But just as he's about to eliminate him, entrant number 18, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre. We all know the history between Drew McIntyre with CM Punk and Seth Rollins. McIntyre goes into the ring, hits a Glasgow kiss on Rollins, ducks underneath the clothesline attempt from Punk, and hits him with a Claymore. At number 19, it is the Temu Tribal Chief, Solo Sikoa, as he makes his way to the ring. We all know this alliance with Drew McIntyre and Solo Sikoa. Yeah, I want to book that. So Drew McIntyre and Solo team up to eliminate Penta. Entrant number 20, the man who's on his farewell tour, that none other than John Cena. We all know Cena's history with the Bloodline, typically Roman Reigns and Paul Heyman, but at WrestleMania, he gave an attitude adjustment to Solo Sikoa. Solo doesn't forget. Solo goes right after Cena, ducks the spike, and hits him with an attitude adjustment. Cena comes within inches of eliminating Solo, but Drew McIntyre gets involved, yet again hitting a devastating Claymore on John Cena. Every single entrant is down, every single man left on their backs, and number 2 is the original Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns, the man who said he's gonna take back his championship and win the Royal Rumble match and beat Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania 41 in Las Vegas. Roman Reigns spears everybody in sight, and then he eliminates Malachi Black from the Royal Rumble match. We then get a confrontation with the OTC And the Temu Tribal Chief, Solo Sikoa, and Roman Reigns face to face. McIntyre's down, it's just them. Roman Reigns gets another elimination. Roman Reigns is the only man standing in this match, but at entrant number 23, it's Jacob Fatu. I mean, he obviously loves his Tribal Chief, so he's gonna go for Roman Reigns immediately getting into this Royal Rumble match. Solo rises from the ground, he's up, he's pissed. He grabs Roman Reigns, and him and alongside the Samoan werewolf Jacob Fatu, they put Roman Reigns through the table, writing him off for this match until later. Roman Reigns is down and out. A little while later in the match, entrant number 25, L.A. Knight. Yeah! L.A. Knight has history with Cena. He has history with Solo Sikoa, and he also has history with the former undisputed champion, Roman Reigns. L.A. Knight decides to go after Drew and Seth Rollins instead, hitting a BFT on both. At entrant number 26, it's the honorary Uce, Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn, pissed off about what Jacob Fatu and Solo Sikoa did to Roman Reigns, he goes right after them, taking him down with a Blue Thunder Bomb, hitting a Haluva kick on Jacob Fatu. But we know Fatu, guys. Fatu no-sells it and hits a super kick on Sami Zayn. Entrant number 27 is the most over act in the company. Main event, Jey Uso. Jey Uso comes in, teams with Sami, and they both eliminate Jacob Fatu. This match, this slate of names just this far is absolutely stacked. And at number 28, it gets even more stacked with the returning AJ Styles. AJ Styles has been gone for months with that ankle injury, and he's finally back, and he wants to win the Undisputed Championship and get one last match against Cody Rhodes. He hits a phenomenal forearm to LA Knight. We know they have history, and he eliminates LA Knight. At entry number 29, it is the returning Apex Predator, Randy Orton. Kevin is watching in the back as we see on a monitor as he was unsuccessful in beating Cody Rhodes in that ladder match for the Undisputed Championship. He RKO's Drew McIntyre. He RKO's Sami Zayn, and he RKO's Seth freaking Rollins. Randy feeling himself, adrenaline pumping through his veins, but it's the countdown. Who is entrant number 30 gonna be? And it's the final boss, The Rock. We haven't seen The Rock in an in-ring match since WrestleMania 40 when he beat Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins alongside then Undisputed Champion Roman Reigns. So with all that's changed throughout this past year, how is The Rock gonna react to Roman Reigns in the Rumble? The Rock goes to the announce table where Roman Reigns is down and out. He helps him up, and he teams up with Roman Reigns. Rock and Roman hit their patented finishers on Drew McIntyre, the Rock Bottom, and the Spear. They then go on to eliminate Drew McIntyre. And you think everything is all good within the bloodline. But just when you thought you saw it all, Rock turns his back on Roman Reigns, eliminating him from the Royal Rumble match, saying that it's going to be him who beats Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania. The final five is absolutely stacked. We've got CM Punk, The Rock, Seth Rollins, John Cena, and Randy Orton. Punk counters the RKO, hits a go to sleep on Randy Orton, and just as he's about to eliminate him, Seth Rollins comes from behind and eliminates CM Punk. Seth Rollins made it a promise to everybody that he will not let CM Punk win the Royal Rumble match, and that's exactly what he does. Punk is at a loss for words, and the only thing he can do is accept that he will not be in the main event of WrestleMania. We're down to 4. It's Seth Rollins, it's The Rock, it's Randy Orton, and it's John Cena. Rock is in the middle of the ring, surrounded by Rollins, Orton, and Cena. They all team up on Rock, eliminating him. And The Rock is no longer facing Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania. His dreams are crushed, just as Roman Reigns are. And we're down to 3. Cena, Orton, and Rollins. Who's gonna win? Who's gonna punch their ticket to Vegas? Just as there's a stare down between the 3, Punk comes from behind and eliminates Rollins. And he made sure Rollins won't win the Rumble either. It comes full circle. And CM Punk and Seth Rollins' rivalry is just getting started. Cena and Orton, the final 2 in the Men's Royal Rumble match. After fighting for a long 6 minutes, Randy Orton RKO's Cena, and just as he's about to eliminate him, Cena holds on. It is everyone's childhood right in front of their eyes. Randy Orton and John Cena in the middle of the ring, and Cena hits an AA on Randy Orton. But he can't eliminate him either. Randy finally hits another RKO, countered out of the Attitude Adjustment. Pumped with adrenaline in his soul, Randy Orton eliminates John Cena, and he is going to WrestleMania. Cena's dreams of winning his 17th World Championship are on hold, and Randy Orton is the second ever 3-time Royal Rumble winner alongside Stone Cold Steve Austin. In this fantasy booking, Randy returns as a babyface. He doesn't know who he wants to face just yet. Randy, uncertain of his future at WrestleMania, who is he gonna face? But just then, Cody Rhodes makes his way to the ring. He gives him a handshake, and we think that's it. But no! Randy hits an RKO on Cody Rhodes, and it's abundantly clear what Randy's plans are for WrestleMania. And as the Royal Rumble is closing, the WWE Universe is in utter disbelief. And that's the video, y'all. That's my fantasy booking on the Men's Royal Rumble match. Like the video, comment if you want a women's version of this. And yeah, man, it's been your boy Noah, Wrestling with Noah. I'm out. Peace.